Demaze is moving out of position at the worst time possible. I think that Hellcat saw it and was trying to turn, but pulled out. Hopefully you like the intro, but before the video starts, make sure to like, subscribe if you do enjoy the video. Every little bit helps and makes the channel grow further. Again, thanks for the support and enjoy me failing upward. Wait, I mean succeeding. Hello everyone, I'm Greyshot covering a 3v3 on the Gothic line. We got 2 Brits and an American versus 2 Doc and a Wehrmacht. We got ourselves a Panzer Pioneer Force and Jack of all trades with a light carrier. Australians are on the field. Okay, we got ourselves Royal Engineers and a Dingo, and we got ourselves Special Operations. So we got Australian Special Ops and I would say armored with Royal Engineers, but nope, nothing yet. Meanwhile, their names include Armored Top Hat. I like that. That's a good name. Attitude Adjuster, also a very good name. And Demaze versus Clovis, Jonas, and Get Good. Of course, good with a U, as it should be spelled. Anyway, we'll see how this map goes, because it can be very much a cluster of an arty map, given the fact that usually the battle divulges to artillery match in mid, or can. Right now, Panzer Pioneer is moving on up from Clovis. He's having some issues with the Dingo. He's moving the cover, so he should be fine, but if he keeps advancing, that's where he might have running into some issues. Looks like there we have a Dingo chasing the light carrier, but the infantry is in good cover and a good position to hold back the Australians. Half-track now supporting and also providing that little bonus to the infantry. So it looks like here, I would say Armored Top Hat needed more armor because he's going to be running off this hill. Which, wait, why are you retreating? Oh, I guess he's healing. Curious you left that. I don't, okay, see, oh, he's healing it. Oh, that's what he's doing. I was like, why is he pulling that back? Half-track can do a heal, and that's what he's trying to do. He's trying to heal his Palm Grenadiers back to full health. So that's what Jonies is doing. Right now, Get Good coming in. Help support. Pioneers are drawing the Weasel and also the Dingo to fire at the building, while Grenadiers and MG get in proper position to hold the hill. Unfortunately, it looks like over here, Demaze is pretty much open to push on in and grab a decent amount of territory. There is a mine there, but Rifleman could essentially come up and maybe even flank this MG. We'll have to see. Weasel and Rifleman coming on in. Pioneer force back. Infantry section is pushing the hill. Down at the bottom, we got ourselves a Dingo, backed up by Royal Engineers, double Royal Engineers, and now an MG, Vickers, and an infantry section coming in to support the south. Resource-wise, Allies looking pretty sweet. 38 fuels. Man, if you're an early, if your team has 38 fuel per turn, you're like, oh, what armor are we pumping out this time? And it looks like with heavy armor, I'm gonna guess Stuarts. I'm gonna guess lots of Stuarts are about to pop on up, but we shall see. Meanwhile, the Axis are getting 18 fuel, so literally under half, and 25 mutiny compared to 35. Allied forces are continuously battling for mid, but with the reinforcements coming in from Clovis and Get Good having his Grenadiers there, it's looking more and more like the Allies are going to lose the hill. Nice shots with the Grenadier, no, sorry, the Panzer Pioneer with the grenade launcher, managing to push the infantry section out of the good cover. Lots of light vehicles over here, oh my god. Panzer Pioneers being pumped out, quite a bit of them. There are 4 on the field right now. And at least one with the grenade launcher. Clovis hasn't gone with, like, the Panzer command, but it wouldn't shock me if he starts going that with the amount of potential grenade launchers he would be upgrading to. MG's in position with Royal Engineers. I don't see any mines or anything like that, so half-tracks may be able to push up unopposed and flank the MG. Really, it's just the Royal Engineers. How much damage can they realistically do? Let's see. Grenade launcher has not been firing. They did catch the MG slightly out of position. He's in cover, though. A nice shot with the grenade on that. We have, oh, there's the mine! And are we going to lose the unit? No. Only one model was lost in that fight. Now with the Panzer Pioneers and the MG, losing its cover, it's looking very precarious, but Armored Top Hat's coming in with his Dingo. Although artillery's there. Hover coming on in. All right. Attitude Adjuster coming in with the light armor that can push back the half tracks. Oh, light carrier, sorry. Keep saying that. Panzer Pioneer with the grenade launcher will do its best, but I don't think it's in a great position, given the amount of light vehicles. And the armored attack by the Axis honestly kind of fell apart. Actually, let me kind of switch this a little bit. There we go. That way, all the colors match the side there. That would help a little bit. Anyway, sorry about that. Should have done that sooner. That way, the light color is on the right, and the red is on the left. So that kind of matches it. So, once again, apologies. Anyway, double checking. We do have Stuarts being pumped out by Armored Top Hat, but again, he's the Australian, so he won't get like the veterancy bonus from the Armored Battle Group. I heard a mine go off. Oh, hit the pomegranate here. We got the Weasel up on the hill. It looks like the MG got decrewed, but a nice foul. Put the Weasel in a tough spot. He might be picked right now. DeMaze loses the Weasel, and his man goes flying. I think that was a field goal. I mean, with the height of that launch, I'm pretty sure he made it. But, you know, we'll have to ask the ref to check the cameras. Pomegranators holding the heavy cover, but the infantry section have the hill and the high ground, based on that icon. AT gun being brought up. Pack 38 can hold back the Dingo. And the Stuart that now is up on the hill. Again, 6 minutes in, and we have a Stuart, so that's not a great sign. Though, again, AT gun hitting the Stuart dead on is pretty nice. Won't kill it, I don't think. Artillery does come down on the Pack 38. That'll make all these units reposition. Armored Top Hat, by the way, upgrading his light vehicles, and also getting a Bishop. Remember that arty spam I mentioned earlier? Well, it's one step closer. Grenadier Faust the Greyhound, that's what DeMaze brought out. Jaeger Squad moving on over to deal with the scout units and stop them from decapping the Muni. Every little bit helps. And right now, looks like Get Good needs all the help he can get, so that's why it's getting a 2-2-1. Most likely upgrading it with the AT upgrade, so its AT weapon is hopefully able to drive that Greyhound away. Nice mine! Greyhound will at least be out of commission for a little bit of time. Meanwhile, we got a light mortar carrier backed up by a tractor, which can help it detect units and just keep firing. So, combine that with the infantry pushing on in, I think Joni's is finally going to be able to take the hill. They've been so close so many times, but alas, unable. I think finally they'll be able to. Meanwhile, we got the Area of Doom deployed by the hover. A Vet 3 Dingo. That's a pretty solid little guy right there. Alright. Meanwhile, the light carriers are pulling back. They do have the grenade launchers, and did he end up going? Nope, Chavez hasn't picked anything yet, but Get Good is also not picking anything yet. Damn. Cover is being made to hopefully hold this forward position. You know, and that way they're not staying out of cover. Unfortunately, the Vickers is hitting them. It's using its extended like focus fire ability, so it could hit that area. They move back to a second line. Meanwhile, the Greyhound is now joined by a second one. I don't know why they didn't heal this, unless it hit a mine. That's why they healed it up real quick and immediately it died. They've he went with the mechanized building, so DeMaze is able to heal his armor and get upgrades for it. MG opens fire but does very little. Meanwhile, we have a counterattack by Get Good, who hits the Dingo dead on, also Vet 3. Chaffee, though, coming on it. Oh, that's not good. Finally, the Axis are taking the hill, but while they have taken the hill, we have 3 light vehicles just on the Americans. Combine that with the Stuart, a Bishop, and now also a Stuart and a double hover. The Allies are quickly forming a light vehicle army that could put the Axis through the ringer. We saw Stuart spam work earlier. Can it work this time? Greyhound gets a nice shot, by the way, on the 2-2-1. Backed up by 38. It should be in a good position to hold. Unfortunately, the Bishop doesn't like that, so it's going to blast it off the hill. Luckily, it took a lot of health damage, not models. So realistically, it just needs some heals and it'll be doing fine. Greyhounds push the side. There is a flak 30, and that thing will shred both infantry and do quite a bit to light vehicles. Artillery continues to hit this position. They really want to force the Axis off the hill and continue with the bleed, which they've already done a pretty good job of. Axes are down by about 120 points. Let's see. We got a martyr on the field. Let's see. Panzerjäger squads are deployed for AT. Armor is going to be a minute as they as it slowly heals them. Down south is what Chavez is. And it looks like he put the attitude adjuster on the back foot, though, again, there's still an AT, and I'm assuming... Well, the problem is not the AT, the problem is the infantry. Panzerjäger squads that can ambush. I'm assuming we have mines being placed, right? Yep. We got some AT mines available, so those will definitely impact armor. Greyhounds pushing up with scout units providing sight. They're going to force the MG away and potentially leave this entire area open for American light armor to push through. Again, Good is over here. He has to watch his flank, because now the Greyhounds could push up the hill and cause a lot of issues and flank the Flak 30. Covers most of the hill, but not all of it. Artillery's now hitting the Flak 30. Gonna need to back up. Down to 3 models. Greyhounds fire, but hit the rocks. With the Chaffee as well. Palm Grenadiers will take the hill. Stuart opening fire. AT gun is now under fire from the artillery. How many bishops are we dealing with? We are dealing with 2 bishops from 2 players. Now we have artillery about to hit that area. It is artillery, right? I think it is the British base artillery. Oh, he hits a mine! That's unfortunate. And the tractor is about to die here to the Stuart. Air support flying on in. Kills a Palm Grenadier. Luckily, it looks like Good is able to hold back the armor with his Flak 30 and 221, but Rifleman is pushing right in. Jaeger squad is in good cover with the Grenadiers providing support. Air support continues to fly over. That's thanks to special operations, suppressing German infantry. This is looking pretty bad for the Axis. They are on the back foot in terms of victory points. We can see here, while it's equal in fuel, Allies have more muni, and they're about to get a lot more muni with this. Right now, armor-wise, it looks like the Axis, while catching up with the Martyrs, not going to deny that. They have a Flak 36. That could come in very instrumental. Hold on, Greyhound being chased by the Kettenkrad, which is, I'm assuming, the goal is to take shots while the 221 dishes out damage with a Martyr. Martyr gets a good hit on the Chaffee, putting it down. And there we go. Let's see, Grenadier is opening fire on the scout unit. American infantry coming down the hill. Looks like with the Circles of Doom, they, Giant Axis force, also now being RD'd, is forced back. Panzer Pioneer very low. Nice job with the hover, trying to go for that wipe, but luckily got on the half track, got away just in time with Panzerjäger squads trying to cover. Again, this isn't like just some simple haha, allied team. It doesn't look like it anyway. That are just easy pushovers. They're playing it pretty smart. Another Bishop and Stuart. I say that in this guy. I hate every time I say something, immediately the opposite happens. Dingo goes down. But realistically, they've done a good job at throwing each of the Axis members on the back foot. Here comes a potential push with the Martyr and 221. Where's all the riflemen? Greyhound may die here if we get another connecting shot. Again, the heal position's over there. Riflemen are up on the hill fighting, and while they were trying to help against all these forces, a nice bishop shot, by the way. They weren't able to help the flank. That's going to really be kind of a nice win, because that gets them actually a good fuel point. So Get Good has that. Stops the men from healing as well. Greyhound's going to need some heals. Does he even have he does not have an engineer. He's going to need to reposition the guys to heal at this point. Riflemen are pushing up a bit late. And while there is a lot of martyrs, Get Good does have an MG and a Flak 30 to suppress that infantry. Plus he has the Jaeger squad and also the Grenadier. We have an HMG nest being placed, I'm assuming, down in the south. I'm assuming, yep, right there to kind of cover. Here comes the light armor. I don't know about this one, but he's going to try to... Oh, no, he's just trying to scare off the Royal Engineers. Okay. Victory point-wise, it's still Allies in the lead, with a clear lead, I might add. They have 460 to 210. It's 250 difference within the first 15 minutes. Okay. We got 3 Martyrs and the 221, so plenty of AT. Even for a medium tank, that would be a serious contender for an issue. We have a Stuka being brought out, so at the very least, Jones is able to, you know, dish out some damage maybe against the bishops and the infantry on the hill. Australians do have themselves a Crusader, and they are overhealing. You can see here that I believe that is an overheal. Yes, it is. So he is able to boost them with additional armor and make it even more annoying. So essentially, yeah. Does it say? Oh yeah, this thing has 720 health with a baseline of 600. So we can take that extra shot. Another Crusader is being deployed. We still got 2 bishops and at least 1 Stuart. So I think maybe 1 Stuart did perish. Base MG is, sorry, HMG nest is forcing these units back. Although the AT gun could probably clear this up. Nice shots with the artillery. Panzer Pioneer about to die. Does die. Oh, as well as the half-track. Again, well-placed artillery shots. But Chavez does have his armor, and he is at least trying to get the fuel back. Because, yeah, taking that will at least put the Allies back down on fuel, given the fact that the... Okay, never mind. The Allies are taking them back. So they're just swapping their fuel again. All good. Up on the hill, Stuka's firing. Hits the MG. Gets a model on retreat. Continuing to heal that unit. Grenadier being lit up by the Crusader. We have a second Crusader. Overheal coming in clutch. First shot barely did anything. Now the artillery's coming down, although kind of misses the Martyrs. Martyrs now hitting that HMG nest. Rifleman pushing up against Grenadier. Needs to get on that point, and he does, stopping the decap. The problem is, while they're great with AT, they have no anti-infantry right now. 221 takes a direct shot from the bishop. Those bishops have to be gaining veterancy, right? Maybe not. They have vet 1, but they're not like vet 2 or 3, which I thought after so many shots on them. Hold on. There goes a Martyr. Good double hit by Armored Top Hat. Which actually does work because he's like really doubling up on armor for those Crusaders. Martyrs try to chase, but I think that might be a bad call. Get Good is hit by another volley of Crusader fire. Very close to losing the Martyr. Air support coming on in, strafing the German infantry. 88 gets a nice shot on the Crusaders, forcing them back. The hill is now, should be under Axis control. Greyhounds tried to come in, but 88 forces them back. The planes continue to strafe, very close to losing those units. Jones is going to retreat. Unfortunately, on this flank, the scout units are now decapping the Axis forces. We have another Martyr coming on out. Let's see. Double Panzer III in the south. So again, we have some light and medium armor. Hellcats are now being deployed, which is not a good sign. More AT guns and more Crusaders. So again, I would say the Allies still have a lead with artillery and with their armor. Well, the Axis, I would say, have better like anti-tank guns or tank destroyers is where they excel right now. So it looks like Get Good just upgraded so that way all of his units will deploy with veterancy. So his Martyrs and anything else from that building. I would assume the flak, the air squads, etc. All right, we got a flare deployed. I'm assuming the scout to see what's coming. Grenadiers trying to push on up. Air squad grabbing that territory back. Crusaders guarding the hill with a stolen Pack 38, I might add. Crusaders may try to push on the flank. We have this unit here, but he's doing the extended thing where he's looking out through the binoculars, right? but it focuses your view straight, so we may not see. Also, they're on a mine, so if they detonate right there, it could hurt all of them. Crusaders waiting for their third buddy. These two are overhealed, by the way. This one had just gone to the field, so it is not. Armored Top Hat, by the way, getting a armored vehicle training, so these guys will be even better, potentially gaining more veterancy to excel them further. Lots of caches as well going down to the fuel points, trying to help out his allies. The allies are now up to 31, eventually 34 fuel. Infantry section about to die to the assault grenadiers. We have another martyr? 4 martyrs on the field, so Get Good really trying to focus on those TDs, but it may not be enough. Right now, it's 130 to 460. We're 330 points difference. Artillery is keeping Joni's down at the bottom of the hill. Was that a wipe? Or is that a... not sure what happened there, but at the very least, looks like something died. I'd say don't get in the building. It's about to collapse. Stuka about to fire up on the hill. Hits the MG, but not much else. There's, I think, a second Stuka firing. Okay, so at least both sides are doing teamwork. Reekley, thank you very much for the raid. Currently watching some Crusaders get overhealed and guard this hill with their lives. Hold on. Mass Martyr spam is holding off a allied counterattack. DeMay's pulling back. Martyrs may give chase, but that could be a very risky strategy. There is AT guns here. Luckily, they just pull back. Black is hitting the recon plane in the south. 88 as well is trying to hit that plane, but it's also revealing its position, and artillery is pounding everything around it. Again, thank you for your kind words, Reekley. If you don't, make sure to check out Reekley Co on Twitch. If you want to check out some awesome Co action. Anyway, 88's knocked out. Luckily, Truck is able to recrew it. Palm Grenadiers are trying to take that hill, and looks like they will succeed. Also, looks like Joni's used Armored Reserve to deploy 2 Stoogs in order to bolster the armored defenses up on the hill. Victory point-wise, allies are no longer putting pressure on the Axis. It's the other way around. But they still have a nice, solid 350-point lead. Alright, now, oh boy. Special Operations finally deployed its special unit, being the Whizbang. So not only do the Axis need to contend with multiple bishops, which has been pounding them the whole game, we have 3. We now have Whizbang to hit inbound infantry and even deal damage to armor. Wonderful. And if those martyrs keep grouping up, Whizbangs could even do damage to them as well. Crusaders coming in on the flank. Looks like that tractor is about to dot. Wait, hold on. Okay. Tractor took way longer to kill, so I'm assuming it has some health upgrades, which means that that player has gone with all the health upgrades Doc can get. Nice kill on the Vickers via the Stuka. Alright. Looks like heat rounds are slowly wearing down the Greyhound. So good for him. Yep, wrong one. Yeah, Jonas went espionage. That's why you saw that like fire damage on it. Again, nice shot with the artillery. Almost very close to killing the truck. At the very least, the 88s by itself should be an easy kill. Martyrs all coming into mid. Again, I love the Kettenkrad providing sight for them. Unfortunately, the Whizbang may be the biggest issue. Nice shot with the Crusaders. Kills the Kettenkrad. Whizbang looks like took some shots, but is also Vet 1, so yeah. Although I think he gets Vet... yeah, he doesn't get Vet 1 automatically. No, I'm thinking of armor. My apologies. Ignore me. Alright, so it looks like whatever he hit, he did some decent damage. Infantry and armor moving up against Get Good. Grenadier takes the position, but I don't think it will hold for very long. Rifleman can easily move on over and decap that point. The air squads are coming in with an MG, but MG's not guarding that point. Alright, Stoogs are getting repairs. Again, out of combat, as well as the 88 there to support. Down south, I think the last time I checked, he had 2 Panzer IIIs. Has that changed? Yes, it has. Not for the better. He is down to a single Panzer III. Meanwhile, Red is still looking pretty good. He still has double bishop, plenty of AT. Frontline infantry is probably the one thing he's weaker on, but his bishops have been getting quite a few kills. So, Alright, riflemen are in cover, technically, but they're still suppressed. Black third. Oh, whiz-bangs opening fire. This is what I mean by, unfortunately, grouping up may not be great. Man flies into the air, trying to escape, but no dice. Black 30 is decrewed, but Jaeger squads do successfully take the point. Greyhound's trying to stop them. Again, the armor did take some hits. Pioneers may need to start healing, but nope. Get Good is launching a counterattack, and will push up instead. There is an AT gun there, so the M1 could do damage to all the TDs, and the TDs can't do much. Alright, looks like we have another cache here. Wait, actually, no, I forgot. This map doesn't have the high... Well, no, it does have the high muni. I was like, there's a high muni somewhere. There it is. A little closer to the front, so I understand why he maybe doesn't want to put it. Also, I think the allies in general... Yeah, they're a little low on manpower. XSL actually doing it a little better, manpower-wise. We got some planes flying in the south. Stoogs about to engage the Crusader. Fires, but because of the overheal, don't do as much. Palm Grenadiers, very low, but managed to hold on. Here comes the whiz-bang. Oh, no, sorry, no whiz-bang, the Bishop. Stuka's firing in the background. My apologies. I thought the... Oh, there's the whiz-bang firing. Fires over here, pushes back the Martyrs. Martyrs just one-shot the Hellcat. It's like, come on. Have some infantry support. I guess the infantry is back at base, coming on up. So he's like, I got this. Nope. I will say allies have the hills, so Axis are losing victory points. They need a breakthrough somewhere. Panzer III pushes up against the infantry section, but immediately pulls back because he doesn't want to be hit by AT fire. Oh, wait, hold on. Maybe not. It looks like AT guns were destroyed in the south. He got an emergency 17-pounder. Again, tip, always aim backwards. Crusaders, though, coming in to save his best buddy. And the Panzer III is put down by the Crusaders. Crusaders, by the way, still engaging. There's a Pack 38. But at least one Crusader still has plenty of health. Oh my god, they did very little damage. And then hit the tank trap. Amazing stuff. Meanwhile, we have a mark area in effect over here. Smoke dropped on the AT gun. He's trying to focus on killing the Panzerjäger squad with the Shrek, but alas, he's unable to. Great kill on that. So at least one less British unit to contend with. Meanwhile, we have an archer on the field, so he's ready for any Tiger. Or maybe just to deal with Stoogs. Crusader, unfortunately, looks like they burned through their overheals. I think Archer can finish him off. Nope, goes for the other. This Crusader's taking health damage, but will be able to get away. Artillery now hitting the Stoogs. Luckily, it doesn't look like it's going to kill them. I say that, and I was like, I'm about to say that, and Stoog dies already. But nope, manages to get away. Axis hold on to the victory point, if only for a moment. They are almost 400 points difference. They need heals. Luckily, I called it. Archer was called at the right time because Tiger Tank by Jonies is coming on in. And Tiger Tank for Get Good. So we got 2 Tigers on the field. Can we make 3? No, wait. Wait, hold on. No. We don't have a Tiger for Clovis. Okay. Well, you know. Meanwhile, we have Demaze and also... Oh, boy. Hold on a second. Jonies, no. That Tiger Tank is taking a lot of hits. Again, the 88's under fire. We got Whizbangs firing as well. It looks like Jonies is being forced off that hill. Again, at the time of recording this, the new changes will be out tomorrow, and it should be out my time tomorrow at noon. I'm Central Time in the US, so not great, because I have to go to Thanksgiving dinner, but I'll probably try to cover this, all the, you know, stuff later. What I can cover now is an Archer trying its best to blast the Tiger away. Martyrs, though, close behind. If any allied armored unit comes in, it's probably going to be one-tapped by all these units. 88 as well. There's too many TDs for any armor to realistically move in. So that's why it looks like Bishop Fire is what they're going to do. But again, it's just not enough. Stuka is returning fire, trying to hit the bishops. Bishops do pull away. We now have 4 bishops, by the way, on the field. Tiger Tank trying to go for the cash. Meanwhile, double Greyhound, double Hellcat all firing on the Jaeger squad. Not gonna do it. Tiger's gonna be able to kill the cash at the very least. Get Good is fully on the hill now. He wants that point. Whizbang though, Vet 2. No slouch. A lot of these units are grouped up. One good Whizbang shot and it's can be over for a lot of these martyrs. But it looks like DeMaze is moving out of position at the worst time possible. I think that Hellcat saw it and was trying to turn, but pulled out. There is more recon in the south, but the north, it is wide open. He moved up? Oh, he doesn't realize. Get Good coming in right as the other side. I think he realized just too late. Whizbang fire. Whizbang fire. And there it goes. Oh my god. Will it be enough? Hellcat and the Greyhound, I think, died. There was one Greyhound and Hellcat remaining. We got some air support flying on in. But it's P-47s. That can hurt the armor. And the Jaeger squad might die. It probably will die, honestly, if these riflemen can focus on it. These riflemen can rush up and throw an AT grenade as well, maybe. No! Oh, wait, never mind. He does die. Damn it. Alright. I don't think one Jaeger squad equals, you know, trading a Hellcat and a Greyhound. Another Hellcat's being made. Oh, wow. Okay, that unit gets put down by the Tiger. AT guns as well. Kill the AT gun. Up on the hill. The Tiger, though barely alive, still holding the best of its ability. Double bishops are on the field. Again, right now, it looks like it's all up to Armored Top Hat. He has the biggest armor force on. Whizbang opening fire. I think one martyr died. Yes, one martyr did die. Vet 3 Whizbang, nothing to sneeze at. Flares dropping, so again, makes easy. The Axis can see it. Sorry, the Allies can see it, so they can potentially hit that armor. Bishops are being protected by the Crusaders, which are being overhealed again. Wait, I think they're being... No, wait, hold on. I misspoke. Greyshot once again misspeaks. Yeah, they're 500. He's not... Oh, this one's overhealed. Okay, so at least, what, 2 of them? 2 of them are overhealed. Okay. Again, needs heals. Get Good definitely needs heals, but at least he's holding his front. Looks like all the armor by Armored Top Hat's going to move on the top of that hill. 88 is still there. So, as soon as those Crusaders move in, those archers better be right behind to kill this Tiger and then get out. Because that 88 could overwhelm them if the bishops don't kill it. Actually, there's 2 Oh, that's even worse. There's 2 88s. We got mines being dropped as well. Are they out on the hill? No, it's down here to stop an allied counterattack. Stuka hitting this general area. We have a Black Prince? Oh. We have a Black Prince. Okay. Some Stoogs are in the south, but Black Prince has lots of armor. I mean, he's gonna need to make sure that 88 is close behind. And there it goes, the counterattack. DeMaze throws a grenade. Tiger's gonna be stunned for a moment. Crusader's closing the gap. Again, you need to worry about all the 88s. And it looks like they got something called in. Might be just British artillery. But they're stunned. Lots of artillery hitting the front now. They're keeping the armor back. Armor now dealing with that 221. Looks like Jonies is forced off the hill. This guy is not set down yet. Royal Engineers pushing on in. Looks like the attack was a complete success, but from the Allied perspective. But here comes Get Good with his Tiger and Jaeger infantry. 88s are still on standby. They can be set down if needed. Stoogs are trying their best, but now they're under heavy arty fire. We got a Black Prince further down the hill, keeping the Stoogs and the infantry swarm at bay. Also thanks to some artillery. It's do or die right now for the Axis. They need 2 points. And right now, it's either mid or the south. South might be slightly more open, but the Black Prince is still something you have to contend with. Tiger and Stoogs are healing. Get Good's lone tiger. Oops, sorry. Didn't mean to do that. Get Good's lone tiger is trying to engage. 88 gets a good shot on the Crusader. Also, again, because he has espionage, doing the heat round. Second heat round. Won't kill him unless we get a third shot on it. He might be able to. Nope. Pulls away. Your infantry take back the point. Hellcats are injured. Wait. Bishops force the units off out of their positions. Tiger from Get Good is very low. Martyr's now coming in. There's still a Hellcat. There's still plenty of tank destroyers here. Hold on. Martyr gets a wall up, and while they did dish out some shots, they did lose a decent unit. In the back, the Stuka fires, and unfortunately is not able to really do any damage. Bishops are still annoying. Now, what? There's still 2. Between Vet 1 and Vet 2, or Vet 3, none of them died. Population-wise, Axis are at 35. Allies are a lot worse. They're at 25. So, right now the Allies are doing the best they can with the smaller army, but they really have to make sure the artillery is getting wipes, because they need to close the distance. And they're 10 points difference right now. Alright, artillery's hitting the MG. Alright, any little wipe will help. That fire. Fire comes in the mid. British infantry are burning. Again, tons of cartwheels this game. Love to see it. Oh, some good artillery against the Royal Engineers. Actually wipe both Royal Engineers. Archers now under fire, thanks to the 88s. Plenty of 88s. They got, again, at least 2 right there I can see, plus all the TDs. Again, allies keep losing units. They can't be the ones losing units if they want to succeed. Artillery's not hitting anything. Okay, that artillery's saying something. Tiger tank taking a lot of fire. Now the whiz-bang is unloading. Stops the capture. Palm Grenadiers very low, needs to pull back. Again, Tiger also very low. Gets hit from the side by the archer and put down. I think that thanks to either the Hellcat or AT. Martyr's open fire killed the Hellcat, but Tiger's still a big loss. That's what they kind of needed. But as we can see, the Axis still have a decent amount of manpower under their belt. Get Good as the fuel, just not the manpower, but still. You need more than a Tiger, but it's a good step in the right direction, I will say that. Alright. Resource-wise, Axis are in the lead. Stukas are firing. Bishops are too smart, they're pulling back immediately. Alright, Get Good has a very solid force guarding this hill, but again, the allies just need to wait. That's all they need to do. They just need to wait and relax. They just need to have the artillery wear down the Axis and then come in for a good strike. That's all they really need to do. Because again, they only need to hold that point for not too much longer and they win the game. They don't need to sacrifice units in like foolish charges is what I'm trying to get at. Like the infantry section can do recon for additional targets. Lots of bishop fire, lots of artillery, air squad force back. Trying to decap it, but not able to. Crusaders are... I think at least one was put down. Archer, Vet 3, gets a really nice shot on that Tiger. Whiz-bang opening fire. They need to kill the truck. So far, they've been unable to get a great shot on a truck. This is an elephant game if I've ever seen one. Elephant's not on the field, but he's using the 88s incredibly well. He's pulling them back, healing in the back. Artillery, though, continues to fire. We have a Stuka down. That's a big loss. I think one of the 88s, something just perished. We got another strike. Oh, shoot, Stu goes down. Hellcat's coming in with a nice hit. Again, Axis taking hit after hit, blow after blow, but they're still fighting to hold on to the middle point. Martyr goes down. It is looking grim. We're down to 2 martyrs. We have 1 tiger. We still have Clovis in the south. Unfortunately, Get Good and Jonies are losing the hill. Allies gain control. Right, they have a lot of TDs there. Not a lot of protection from any like 88s or AT. The noble elephant fears no bishop, says chat. Sure. We'll see. Right now, truck goes down. Crusaders finally kill the truck. Artillery now unloads, knocks out the 88. All the artillery is hitting the Panzer Pioneers, forcing them back. Gets a wipe off Clovis, who came in to try to support. Damn. Teamwork and coordination is right now incredibly key. Again, more points are being lost for the Axis. They'll probably lose like, what, 10 points? Easy? Maybe 12? Hold on, Whizbang opening fire. Dagger Squad gets the decap. That's the pull back. Hellcat's opening fire. Nice heat round on one, by the way, I think from the 88. 88 gets the kill. So good return, good shot. So how many, what are we looking at? So we got 2 archers, 2 crusaders, and 2 bishops. 2 more bishops and a, I'm sorry. Oh, never mind, crusader, okay. With some infantry, foot guard, stuff like that, clearing the mines with royal engineers. And we got 1 Hellcat and 2 whizbangs. Not a lot of AT, but that could be an opening. But still, looks like we have another Tiger tank by Get Good. Another 88 being deployed by Jonies. And we got 2 Stoogs. The problem is for Clovis, he doesn't have like a big, like, he doesn't have like a lot of like anti-infantry firepower on the front. I think that's why he got a flak filling to kind of help with that, but the Stoogs are not it. Stoogs will help hold back like a Black Prince, which actually, come to think of it, he doesn't have the Black Prince, so it died. Black Prince, oh, there it is. Black Prince did die down here. So, good kill. I will say good kill for killing the Black Prince. I've been so focused in the battle for mid, because again, I'm not lying when it said mid turns into an arty war. Recon flight down south, so maybe the foot guards, stuff like that, can get some hits in. Nice grenades and nice flak filling shots. Gonna push back the foot guards. Again, maybe some artillery shots to hit some of the armor. Because again, a lot of that stuff's being revealed. Stoogs moving on in, but a single Crusader's not gonna do it. 17-pounder along those Stoogs could do it. Doc should recover the... Yeah, Doc should recover. There's 2 Doc players. They absolutely should recover any armored vehicle they can. Oh, Black Prince actually caught up position by the infantry. Look. Oh, wait. Here comes the bishops. Here comes the bishops. But they push through without taking too much damage. They're still taking damage. Bishops are still causing health damage. 17-pounder is now being hit by the Pintles. Axes have the top. Still 230 points difference. Bishop's coming on in for point-blank fire. That's how risky it is. So, the defensive line by Attitude Adjuster is slowly cracking. Not fully, but it is cracking under Clovis's counterattacks. He's trying to pick back up the 17-pounder. Honestly, I'd pick it up and get the hell out of there. Bishops are under fire by Stukas. They're injured, but not killed. Tiger tank is on the top. Let's see. Yeah, second Tiger with still the 88. Oh shoot, do we have... Okay, so it's 2 martyrs, but it looks like some AT unit he had died. Tiger taking some hits. Archers are still there, and again, Vet 2 and 3, so they pack a wall up. You gonna pop a flare? Or maybe he already has done it. But it looks like Axis are retaking the hill. Nice, archers are able to get out of most of the Stuka fire, though they take some damage. Population is at 30. Allies, unfortunately, are still at 25, but they have brought down the Axis to about 30 units, so they are getting some wipes in. Alright, Crusader opening fire on the Jaeger squad. There's another one on the point to hold. Nice hit with the Bishop right on top of the 88 and the truck. Truck's about to die here. Oh, the 88 dies. There it goes. Crusaders have a little more wiggle room. I don't see another 88. Whizbang's the opening fire. Wait, is that Whizbang? Yeah, it's Whizbang. They want that 88 dead. Archers opening fire on the Tiger tank. All right. Down south, we have another Tiger tank that's heavily injured, but pulling away against 17-pounder. Pop a flare if he can to identify a recon. Again, right now the Axis are winning fuel and muni. They have done that, which is honestly pretty big for them. I'm really shocked that the Allies have not tried to recapture any of these points. But Whizbang's opening fire again on the front. I think a truck again goes down, I believe. Rail Engineers trying their best, but Panzer Pioneers holding firm. The Martyrs and the Tiger are healing. So they're out of commission for at least another few moments. But luckily Johnny's is still holding, even under intense Bishop fire. And again, the Bishop at this point are all almost vet 3. So they are not giving up without a damn fight. Mines are being placed right on top of the Bishops. That could cripple them. Nice shot on the, nice mines and a nice counter fire on the, what's it called? Whizbangs. Again, we have some returning shots. The point was decrewed, but the Axis have held it pretty well. Stuka opening fire. Oh, wait, are they actually hitting the... wait. No, none of the artillery dies. They heard it, but they didn't kill it. Again, Axis are under 30 now, 29. Allies are gaining units. Crusaders opening fire on the Panzer Pioneers. I'm assuming he had mine. Here comes some foot guards on the flank. Nice wipe with the Tiger. Archers also get some great shots on it, forcing it back. Yes, Archers get health at vet 3. Lots of arty fire keeping the Axis at bay, but here comes Martyrs and Tiger, thanks to Get Good, against Demaze and Armored Top Hat. They're going to focus all the TDs. Martyrs taking heavy hits. There it goes. Bulldozer kills one. We got one Archer down. Hellcat returns fire, right? No, Hellcat does not return fire. Actually, it's the Tiger and bounces. Jaeger squads move into mid, knocks out more armor. Both the Maze and also Top Hat lose their frontline armored units. I think that's all the TDs. We also have another Tiger moving in the mid. Oh, we do have 3 Tigers? We have 3 Tigers, okay. Whizbangs return fire. The Jaeger squad does die. Second squad could perish here. Luckily keeps on fighting. Okay, Allies did get wrecked in some way. Artillery fires hitting the back line. Almost kills the Crusader, but lives. There's still another Archer. There's at least one TD. Allies losing quite a bit of their units. Like, Armored Top Hat's lost quite a bit, though he has plenty of manpower. Tiger looks like he's being hit by artillery. Weakened, but his engine is still good. He's able to pull away. Again, both sides have lost a lot of infantry, but looks like the Axis have a bit more in the bank. MG about to... Oh, actually, Pioneer dies. MG got out of the way. Tiger in the back needs some heals. Allies still have wiggle room. They still have a lead of about 148 points or so, give or take. But still, it is so close. Again, shout out to the 88s with the fast deployment. Good. By the way, please back up your 88s. It's immediately they can set up fire. That way they don't have to turn around. Wait, hold on. I have a feeling. Stukas are firing on the bishops. This could be it. We finally have a bishop dead. Again, 88's down here. Again, right now, it's looking... Attitude Adjuster's moving more forces to mid. He does have a Black Prince to hold the south, so he has a decent amount. Alright. Flares revealed. We have the Archer opening fire from a distance. Engineers salvaging the crews for fuel. Honestly, Hellcats would probably be a good call-in right now. The hold back get good. Who's lost... he's down to a single martyr. That one's almost dead. Now the 88s are under threat. Or under fire. Bishops opening fire. Australians trying to take the point, focusing on the Palm Grenadier. Maybe a little friendly fire from the Tiger right there. Archer takes a hit from the 88. Does die to the 88. Fire gets an amazing hit. Burns the Australians off the point. And fully kills them. Riflemen are retreating. It's a battle for mid. 28 units on the right. Unfortunately, the Allies are down to 18. They've lost so much. Black Prince is making a move. It is... Now, in theory, Black Prince will have a slight lead, but 17-pounder and 88s are in effect, plus 2 Stugs and foot guards. Looks like the 17-pounder is still alive. Hits the Tiger dead on. Tiger being marked, by the way, by the plane, so they're able to see it. 17-pounder technically could hit the Stugs if they could see it. I think the plane got shot. No, it's pulling away. There goes that unit. Again, bishops now, are they going to fire over here? They could get a lot of kills if they go for that point. They are going for that point. Very lucky now the crews got hit. Massive battle going on in mid. Stugs pushing in by Jonies. Infantry is dying to all the whiz... There are 3 whiz-bangs right now. And under like an insane amount of rocket fire, the Axis advance. Get Good is trying to push up. There goes one Archer. There's one remaining. Tiger and Martyr both incredibly low. Rifleman pushing on in. But unfortunately has to pull away. Foot guards hitting the Stug. One Stug goes down. Again, Vet 3 Tiger. Vet 1. Tiger very low. Oh, God. Yeah. Now we have the artillery trying to hit the back lines. Tiger gets hit dead on. Bishops have been on point this game. Again, if you wanted an arty match, you got it. Oh, there goes that Stug. Both reserve Stugs have been destroyed. Riflemen pushing the hill. Allies are down. Let me be very clear. They are down 70-point difference. They've lost a lot of VPs for this. But by God, Rifleman might be able to take it. Archer backing them up. 88 is... I guess he recruited with the truck. There's theoretically 3 88s. Whizbang might knock out one. Archer being hit. The point, 188 goes down. More artillery fire coming on in. We got ourselves a Matilda and a Black Prince engaging, about to engage the Panzer squad, trying to be quiet and flank. Yeah, that's not going to happen. They do get some great shots on the Matilda. They do put it down. Can the Black Prince get a wipe on that retreat? Nope. Meanwhile, middle is wide open. Purple is scraping the barrel. He is down to a single Archer TD. Meanwhile, we have Hellcats being deployed by Demaze, which was my biggest issue. And the Black Prince is up to Vet 1, backed up by the 17-pounder, which hits the Stug. Black Prince, yeah, it's going to deal with that Stug very easily. I don't know what that... Like, I'm assuming he was trying to flank or go up the hill. I'm not sure. He dropped smoke, but fire through the smoke. And Black Prince now Vet 2. Great. 88, up to Vet 3, moves on up to guard the hill. There are 3 whiz-bangs lying in formation against it. It's just the Axis have been dealing with so much artillery, but they've been holding their own pretty well. Tiger engaging the Hellcat. Nice wipe right there. Allies losing a Royal Engineer, I think. Oh, good wipe there. Axis losing a Panzer Pioneer. Both sides continue to take heavy losses. Pioneer dies right there. Luckily, Palm Grenadiers managed to get the hell out of there. So many whiz-bangs firing. We have a decap going on thanks to a motorcycle team. That may reveal that they don't have a quick response force along the side. So maybe Get Good should hit that flank as hard as he can and see what breaks. Stuka is causing some friendly fire action right there. Again, there hasn't been any more victory points lost for the Axis. They've done a solid job, but how long can they hold under sustained Allied artillery? Can they continue to hold throughout the remainder of the game? Mines detonating, Royal Engineers clearing them up. Martyr now under some fire. Oh, there goes that squad of riflemen, I believe. Oh, riflemen pulled back. I don't know what died there. Apologies. Artillery hitting the back lines. Martyr limping away. Infantry rolling on up, but under heavy fire. 88, very close to death. Folkvard's going to put it down with bazooka fire. Again, Black Prince done a solid job holding that hill and that side. Looks like Chavez is moving his forces to mid. Royal Engineers trying to go for the decap. Artillery fire hurts the whiz-bangs. Decap is achieved, but Royal Engineer does die. Yeah, the north not being checked is insane. Good job for Clovis for just decapping the back lines. Allies gonna start losing a lot of munitions and manpower and fuel if they don't get it back. Whizbangs unloading, kill a Jaeger squad. One single squad remains. A Martyr died, I believe. God damn. If you're a crew inside of a tank, you're just like, you're going through PTSD via shell shock. Just from the amount of artillery that has been fired on this hill. Black Prince moving on up. 88 is there guarding the Bet 3 Tiger. Whizbangs though opening fire on the Tiger. Black Prince wants him dead. Archer trying to land a killing blow. Smoke is dropped from the Black Prince to escape. But it is not enough. Tiger does pull away. Unless the Bishop fires long range, it will not be enough. Hellcat firing on the Tiger and the Martyr has to pull out. Archer now returning fire. Mines kill it. Excellent hit. Rifleman trying to take the point. But here comes the Jaeger squad. 88 in a Stug. Again, we have not seen any action along the north. Oh god. AT infantry on the point, taking it back. Whizbangs returning fire. Infantry is just being annihilated. All the infantry in mid is now dead. Like, it's gone. Like, yeah. There's no infantry in mid. It is either retreated or it is dead. 17 pounder has been, I think, a second one. Second one has been repositioned. Finally, the Allies are like, well, maybe we should move a big gun up there. Maybe that will help. Stug goes down. That would also help kill the trucks and snipe, maybe even a Stuka. Stug is taking the point. They are no TDs in mid. Whizbangs are, what the hell is this man doing? He's charging his whizbangs. One dies. That's a big loss for the Allies. I mean, the Axis. Yeah, no, the Allies. That's a win for the Axis. 17 pounder has plenty of good juicy targets and is taking it. Stug's about to die here. All thanks to the Royal Engineer revealing it. There it goes. But remember, those Stugs can capture the territory with Y Senate. Finally, we have Riflemen going in to deal with this. They've just been so preoccupied in mid, they haven't done anything. Like, honestly, send a scout unit. Do anything. Yeah, Weasel could take the north. You're absolutely right. Actually, yeah, no, he could. He deployed the Weasel initially. He could deploy it. Chat, when you're so hyper-focused in mid, you never want to look anywhere else. Artillery pushes back the Vet 3 Panzerjäger force. They pull away. Folkvard's under fire from the Tiger. gets one-shotted. 17-pounder is indeed... Bet 3 hitting the side of that tiger. Axis have been holding this point for hundreds of victory points. Archer moved back up. Stug is down. All they need is a little more and they win this. It's an hour game in CoH3. That's a long time for neither side to win this. Alright. Rifleman pushing on up against the tiger. You got fire, literal fire coming on us off the allies. Axis are about to turn it. You know what would also be big? If the allies sent anything to go capture this. That would be big. That would be nice. But no, we have not seen any attempt to push the north by the allies, and that is a big F on Demaze. He wanted the fight in mid. He wanted this battle of attrition. Demaze really threw this game. Yep. There goes the 88. There goes the 17-pounder. Tiger's about to die. All thanks to that, if they can be revealed. Smoke is dropped. Is there any allied force remaining? I swear to God, if you are sending that weasel out by itself now. Guys, he heard you through the ethos. Through the screen, he heard that we're not moving. Also, both bishops died. All but one bishop has died. How hard was that? How freaking hard was that? Axis are like, all right, guys, we won the... Why didn't we win this game? What? Why did it, guys? Why haven't we won this game? Luckily, the retreat point is here. And it's... And there it goes. Allies lose the game. Oh boy. That's pretty hilarious. Okay. Alright. So he wasn't able to capture in time. It was a loss. Alright. So again, yeah, that was just so damn close. So goddamn close. But the Axis pulled ahead thanks to good counter artillery on the bishops. Eventually holding their own. I would say the 88's pulling a lot of weight. Martyrs and Tiger were good, but the 88's I think is going to be the steal. Let's double check that. Clovis, how 88's? I can't pull. Nope, the other guy. All right. By the way, chat, I'm recording this day before Thanksgiving, so thank you for all your kind words. Hopefully you have a good Thanksgiving as well. 85 kills for that Stuka, so not too shabby. 71 for the Bish. Oh my God. 6 vehicles. It was so devastating that someone has come by. Hello there, Curb. Huh. You're like, you have been casting replays this whole time. I have not gotten any attention. How dare you? Alright. So, let's see here. Again, I'll say his bishops were pretty on point. Attitude Adjuster had some good bishops. His Black Princes didn't, necessarily do a ton. But Tiger, 55 kills. I will give Jonies this. He never lost his Tiger. 55 kills. That's a pretty damn good one. All right, 26 for the Palm Grenadiers. Let's see. Bishops, 61 kills, 4. So yeah, bishops were on point this game. I can't deny that. All right, 67 kills for the Jaeger squad. That's pretty solid as well. So excellent hold. 52 for the Tiger. He did have 2, but still not too bad. That's not too bad for 2 Tigers. Whizbang, 98 kills out of 3 of them. Only lost 1. 2 vehicles destroyed as well. That's a pretty solid whiz-bang counterattack. And, yeah, just some pretty good stuff. Wait, hold on. Jonies, where's your 88? 8 vehicles were hit with that 88. So, okay. I wanted to make sure, because I'm like, wait, hold on. How? Wait a second, hold on. Jonies got that. Chavez killed that many vehicles. How the hell did you... Chavez, what did you do? Oh, your Panzerjäger squad's 12. I'm like, god damn. All right, two of them, and they just... Okay, that's a good unit. That's a really good unit. They killed 27 infantry and 12 vehicles? God damn. That's a secret MVP right there. All right. But hey, what do you guys think? Leave your comments down below. I thought that was a great game. Yeah, that was really solid. Thank you again to Get Good, aka sold my dad for meth for submitting this replay. Really kind of you, good sir. Thank you. It's been Greyshot17, and I'll see all of you guys next time. Hello everyone, this is Greyshot. Before I go, I want to give a shout out to Patreon supporters Ace and Columbus for your support. Again, thank you everyone for watching the video, subscribing, liking, and supporting in any way, shape you can. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.